Yup, you're welcome back to my channel. Today make we try see reasons with Wunmi. Make we know why Wunmi they do wetin she they do, why she decide to take that route where she they take. Because the truth be say the route where Wunmi they take no make sense. No sense. Because very soon she's gonna be caught up with the law. Very true say her backers get level. For them to don't carry her sail this far, then get level. But how far their strength we carry her? Because if you start to listen to Iyabo Ojo, for instance, all her recent interview that has to do with this matter, she don't try indirectly they set the record straight. In the sense say she don't try push herself out of this matter. After that confrontation, I be those yabbings where she and Mama Mobad get with Wunmi in regards to Mobad property. Because if you guys pay attention to details, you understand she spilled so many things from only that her online press conference where she hold. Because initially when this whole thing start, like I said, make we try see reasons with Wunmi today. Now, initially when this whole Mobad case start, maybe that time Wunmi was still confused. Maybe that time her backers or people where they egg her on, where they tell her waiting to talk, never really they in place. The only person she might have on her side would be, let's say, Mama Mobad. And that one know the reason well. That one no go school. That one no fi articulate well. So then she was saying giving all kind of flimsy excuses. Ear infection. They came, they didn't come. To the point where we say she was even communicating with Gist Lover so that Gist Lover will be selling a wrong narrative. I remember they asked her, where is Mobad's phone? According to Gist Lover. She said the phone was with the family, Mobad's family. To the point where we say even after them bury Mobad, people come to ask Mobad father, how far your son, how far your Pekin phone? The man saying no hold the phone. Nadia they like Nadia with me sense come pick again. She call rush, carry that same phone. Phone we supposed be like evidence. She carry that phone, go hand over to Mobad mama. Still go back again, go collect the phone. Mobad phone maybe say suppose they secret, which I feel say Nadia herself in CCTV stuff. Feed they linked to. They linked to in iCloud. Wunmi dey with that phone as I speak. Like I said, most of you know they pay attention to details. Iyabo just said it. If you didn't listen, wait, let me replay it. Just calm down, let me replay. Listen now, in case you didn't listen to it before.
Meanwhile, Mama Mobad had told me initially that the owner of the house, the owner of the properties, they've been calling them to come and pack his things in the house. You know, which I said, okay.
Listen,
if she can't go and pack it, maybe Adura can, go and help out, or maybe her brothers or somebody, a family member, can do the needful. And when I spoke to Wunmi about it, Wunmi told me that she didn't want to go and pack anything because she doesn't want them to come and say that they're already accusing her of so much, and she doesn't want to be accused again. Do you understand? So eventually I didn't even know when they went to pack the stuff. Well, she called me to tell me that she was being accused, and then she feels that Wunmi was the one that told some certain people that she went to pack Mobad stuff, and they've been insulting her. But it was Wunmi that initially told her that she could go and take some stuff from the house, or pack the stuff, right? So I was very angry when she told me that, and I called Wunmi. And even Wunmi was not aware that Adura was the one that packed the stuff. You understand? It was when Mama was now explaining that Wunmi found out that it was Adura that went there to pack the stuff. But Mama felt that Wunmi was the one that told some people that she was the one that went to pack the stuff. She complained about one of Mobad's old phone also that was with her that Wunmi came to take.
Now tell me. Why did Wunmi take the phone? Was she supposed to take the phone? That phone was supposed to be with the police. That particular phone was supposed to be with the police. And from all indication, Iyabo Ojo played a very pivotal role in all of this. Very, very pivotal and vital role. And that role will backfire on top her. She can't get scot-free. Now, is to tell you all this whole rally that's in terms of Mobad's family. Now, I'm coming to Mobad's family. All this whole rally for Mobad, justice for Mobad, is all about his properties. Imagine saying that Mobad father go pack Mobad property. The mama by now, the mama go just they flay. As in, she for just use that one as opportunity. Say, you see, Mobad father is all about the property. But now she, they tell Wumi say she want go pack some stuff. Unfortunately for her, Wumi don't go pack the stuff. Which Wumi now they say na Adura. Now tell me, where Adura want pack those stuff, Skip? Adura get house? Adura get house? Adura is held hostage. That boy needs to be freed. That should be the first thing everybody's supposed to do right now. To find way free that boy from captivity. In get house, where he want pack Mobad chairs? For where? Say if he rent now in one room, which I know say he no rent. He is in hostage. The mama no want talk. Because of waiting he know. Adura dey hostage. Where he want pack television, chairs, bed, everything put. Where Adura want put am. Now, because then chance the mama go collect the property, now waiting they vex the mama. The same thing applies to the father. Because initially when all these things happen, the father accepted the whole loss. He accepted the demise of Mobad. But along the line, he saw he was being kicked out. Nobody they see him like grandpa again. Nobody they see him like the head of the family again. It was between Wumi and Mobad's mother. That was where he kicked out. He flayed out and started seeking justice. Injustice, not just making kick Liam out of the way. Just to justify, yes, Liam is not Mobad's son. That's what he's looking for. Then kick Wumi out. Then he will now be in charge as the head of the family. Because if Wumi had recognized him as the head of the family initially, all this Quanta no go even day. All this thing no go day. Because he accepted it at the initial state to even go bury Mobad immediately. He accepted the loss. Without trying to know what happened to your son. They go one go bury him. For what? Because you saw you were going to benefit until at the long run. And the funny thing be say, him no say I don't even share out all those property. Because by the time he gets to that place he wants to get to, everything has gone. By that time he will now revert to the real justice. Then it's too late, like I said. Now coming back to Wumi. Wumi, you started with ear infection. Your sister, on the other hand, was trying to rope in Papa Mobad. Because everything where she hold for mouth, where she talk for her first interview, was to try to rope in the man, that the man took his son's life through a diabolical means. And Nadia will start to fail the whole thing. Because you were saying something on one hand. Your sister was saying another thing on one hand. Iyabo Ojo, your partner, was saying one thing on the other hand. Mama Mobad was saying another thing on one hand. Okay, Mama Mobad and Iyabo Ojo were on the same page. Sam Larry, Naira Marley. You were saying infection, they came. Your sister was saying it's Papa Mobad. You know, see the conflict. How I take conflict the whole thing. Who won't believe now? The nurse. Who is the nurse? Who is the nurse? Hospital, no, they're around in our vicinity. You say nurse. See, this justice for Mobad has just springed up again, and this time he come up with hot fire. And you know if you escape the burn. You can't escape the burn this time. Because the flame hot. Now, I understand you, like I said. I understand the fact you want to start the story from the NDLA's scenario. And I know who give you that logic. But why give you that logic na Iyabo? Because it was Iyabo that started with Sam Larry, Naira Marley. That was when you started displaying the bully tape, how he was bullied and all. And those videos were coming from Mobad's phone. You started displaying them in public. This was the same person you said was fine. He was okay. There was nothing like he wasn't having any mental issue. But as Yabo came into the picture, you were now trying to paint another picture like he was mentally unstable. And that was what led to his demise. And now you want to now bring us to the picture of the NDLA so that you could rope in Naira Marley and Sam Larry freely, in the sense Sam Larry was bullying and the NDLA has to do with Naira Marley, because he accused Naira Marley at the time that Naira Marley wants to buy him, whichever one. So that you'd be like, he's mentally unstable. That was why he fell from the step. He was mentally unstable. That was why he was arguing what he was saying. He doesn't know what he was saying. The child is his child. But the fact that he was induced with so much alcohol and so much nicotine in his system, that's why he doesn't know what he's saying. And he got those injections from the Naira Marley's house. You wanted to start the story from there. But the truth is, there is more to that story, which I have spoken about it before. Because the truth, that particular raid, they came for Mobad. And only God know why they come for Mobad. And that now one place, I say Naira Marley hand no clean. You see that NDLA raid, Naira Marley hand no clean. Because even when he was interviewed by Reno Mockery, they asked him about that scenario. He said he couldn't say anything. All he said was, I didn't bail. When I came back, Mobad was already gone. I didn't have to bail him anyway. Now you came back, Naira Marley, and your boy went under your record. Then they tell you, say, then carry him. On the other hand, then they say they no carry him. And he came back and he was acting unstable. And you know, decide digging, know where then carry this boy go. As a record boss, you know, decide digging, make you know where then carry this boy go. Make that you know where then carry him go. Know why in the act the way in the act. But you didn't. Why? Because I feel you know what happened that night. And Wunmi knows what happened that night. And that was why she wanted to start her story from there. But she don't know how she want to start them. She don't know how she want to compose the story, start them from there. That's just the truth. And that now within Naira Marley, they scared of. And that was why Naira Marley contacted VDM, Very Dark Man, to kick up that DNA, to deflect that attention of that NDLA. That was what just happened there. Because Naira Marley no one make them start the story from the beginning of the book. He wants the story to start from the middle. And the truth now say, if we really want to get a fine picture and a beautiful picture of what happened to Mobad, we should start this story from the NDLA. Believe you me. If we start this story from the NDLA, we'll go open a lot of can of worms. But Wunmi don't know how she want to start them. Because why? She they involved. Even if Naira Marley carry the highest burden, Wunmi still they involved. Because according to Mobad friend Maisi, he said that night, Mobad had issues with Wunmi based on infidelity. He was very angry. And that was why he had to take Mobad and Wunmi out of that place, make them not show themselves for Malian house, make them not start to fight or something. At the process, Wunmi now picked up her phone. They called Wunmi. Wunmi now said, NDLA is at the Malian house, that we should go back. How does that sound? NDLA day house, where you could tell your boyfriend where you know say they smoke, say, my friend, let's run and escape. Go to the house and do what? Can't you hear NDLA is in the house? But now you they tell your boyfriend, make una go back to the house. Now they went to the house. You sparked up some kind of rage that made Mobad to interfere, so that they will rope him in. And they now finally roped him in. I made a video and I exposed how Mobad was beaten into a private vehicle.
Okay, now this was
search my channel, you will
had
see
to put
it. When
Mobad
they
inside a
first
waiting
came for
vehicle.
Mobad, you will see that video there.
You see
How he was beaten and taken into a private vehicle,
see?
and the private vehicle zoomed off.
you see
Later that night,
how he was forced into that
NDLA
vehicle that was
gave
waiting.
a
And for
what's
more
it called?
indication, this car was
they granted
on
an
ready to
interview
move.
saying Mobad is not in their custody. So who took Mobad that night? Where did Mobad go to that night? Everybody failed to investigate that fact. His record label boss failed to investigate that fact. Wunmi, being the wife, failed to investigate that part. If she was a loving wife, she was supposed to follow Mobad, go that NDLA that night. She was supposed to go with Mobad to the NDLA that very night, but she didn't. She's supposed to know where they carry her husband go, but she knew what was happening. According to that same friend, Maisi, she said when Mobad came, Wunmi was already in the room, sleeping. That was when he ran out and was, Naira Marley want to kill me, Naira Marley wants to kill me and all. But the truth in all of this is, from all indication, Wunmi, your hand no clean. Even Naira Marley self, your hand no clean. Papa Mobad, your hand no clean. Mama Mobad, your hand no clean. Because, like I started the story, that same thing Mama Mobad did that made her to say she was going to spill because of property. The fact she said she was going to spill because of property tells you she was after property. And the fact Papa Mobad started his own rage in disguise of fighting for justice was because of that same property. As for Mama Mobad, she feels she and Papa Mobad get problem. If this thing going to Papa Mobad hand, she gets nothing. So it's better she dines with the devil. And that's why she's hindering the justice, because she knows what transpired in Mobad's house. And if justice is served, everything goes into the hands of Mobad's father. And then she goes home empty-handed. And that's why she's preventing justice. Initially, if that they recognize Mobad's father as the head of the family, all these things for no day, say they recognize him as head of the family, they consult him. This is what Mobad has, so what we go do, what we go do, this see in car for here, see the key, I am gonna hold, then he'll be like, I am gonna take this one, I'm gonna take that one. But they sidelined him. Now there anger starts. What kind of a family is this? Wunmi, my last advice for you, now stand up, speak the truth. Tell the world what happened. Speak your truth. It's still early to speak your truth. Not be when your pikin don't grow. At least now when your pikin is still young, at least then could grant you some kind of pardon. If you blame him on mistake, if you blame him on self-defense, but speak your truth. Make all this whole thing end. Make you get rest of mind, get peace of mind, make your pikin grow happily. Even if it's Mobad's son. Because I understand your plight. I understand where you're coming from. Because the truth, now say, if really this is Mobad's son, if I be Wunmi self, if this is Mobad's son, to hand over that boy to Papa Mobad, makes sense. Because Papa Mobad will even buy that guy because of property. Because if Papa Mobad find out, say that boy and Mobad, he knows he now has a rivalry. You don't understand? And Papa Mobad is ready to kick out anything in his way just to achieve his aim. The same thing with Mama Mobad. She's ready to kick out anything on her way just to achieve her aim. And what's their aim? Property. And maybe that's even why Wunmi is scared of DNA. But I'm not taking or holding brief for Wunmi. For me, I want time she do that DNA. Because the fact they said that was the reason they fought. The DNA go shed light into plenty things. So I'm not holding brief for you. I'm just trying to be rational here. So no feel sad they side you. Because now you be my number one suspect. Now you. So man, I should sort yourself out. Understand? Me on her own, she know if to do the DNA self, if you do DNA now, confirm say that boy in a Mobad pikin. Papa Mobad go hang himself. If he buy himself. Because he knows he has lost everything. He has lost everything. So my advice to this family now, man, you guys should just make hay while the sun shines. And come out with clean hands. Because very soon, people will dey behind you now go abandon you. That money when I feel so na hoe go soon finish. That time na eye go shine. Then Wunmi now na go dey look up to. Then she go dey look down on una. They gonna get sense, aloba.